This is impossible. In fact, I'm going to have my hotshot videographer, Criss, what I want you to do is take the marker for me, my brother, and write the word in your own handwriting, of course, impossible, right across the card. Along with the impossible card, we're going to use two other things. The first is going to be a coin envelope here. And the second is going to be a lethal weapon. That's right, a hole punch. Look out, folks. Here we go. I should apologize to the card, but watch. Watch the holes right there. I just blow on them. You saw it happen. Look at that. Just like that. In just that second, the card, and in fact, now if I open it up, I'm hoping we're going to find inside. Somebody else can reach in. Somebody else can pull out and find, yes, indeed, that is impossible. On this YouTube channel here, I really try to bring to you guys the effects I've created that are sort of one-move wonders, that are very simple to do. And this is another one that's essentially one sleight, okay? That's one of the big differences. You know, people ask me, you know, what's the difference between the stuff on the channel here and on my InsideDeception.com training site. The stuff here, one-move wonders. Over there, many more moves, a lot more magic, whole other world. So keep that in mind. This simple sucker requires a little bit of setup, that's all. Pair of scissors, okay? I'm going to cut off the bottom, what, quarter inch, eighth of an inch, I don't know, of the envelope. Now, it's so neat to me that I've tampered with it dramatically. I've made it useless as an envelope now, but it looks identical on all sides, right? Cut off, now this makes it, goes from an envelope to a tube. And once you've done this with a small coin envelope, make sure you, I don't know what you call it, pucker it a bit, whatever, so that when you want to slide the card inside, it's all ready to go and sort of broken in. So that's my prepared envelope. Now, you can do this with a business card, one of your business cards, or a borrowed business card, or just get a file card. File card and cut out a similar sized piece, okay? Kind of cool. That way you can walk around, you can have 3 or 4 of the envelopes, 3 or 4 of the file cards, and you can do this a bunch of times. You got a great souvenir, the whole bit. So, performance. We'll assume for now I'm using a card though. First thing I do is I introduce the card and I have someone write the word impossible on it. I'll write the word, instead of impossible, I'm going to write head of lettuce. Because Lord knows, I do a lot of shows in grocery stores. Okay, so we got head lettuce, fine. Can have anything, someone's signature, the word impossible, whatever, okay? This could even be a prediction from a previous trick, okay? Now, I say along with this, I'm going to use 2 other things. And it's important I say to them 2 other things because I really want this moment to be a moment that's leading on to this moment. I don't really want too much focus put on this, okay? Because I'm going to do a false slip in. I'm here. And it looks like I take it, slip it inside the envelope, lick it, and seal it. Okay, very straightforward. But in fact, what I've done is slipped it out the bottom. And the way I do that, and this looks simple, but it's going to take practice like anything, is first you want to make sure you're holding the envelope, and I've got small hands. So if you've got small hands, don't worry. You want to make sure you're holding the envelope so that the top and bottom corner are concealed behind your straight left fingers, okay? Very natural. I'm going to take this, slip this in here, and what I do is I slip it in, and as soon as it's all the way in, my thumb and finger, my thumb sort of holds the edge of the envelope while my middle finger pushes the card, or really first finger and middle, my first and second fingers, push the card as deeply as I can out the bottom of the envelope behind my waiting fingers. Then I come up, I lick it, try not to say something that's too inappropriate at that point. Seal it like this, then I come up and, so I'm doing this, I take this out of my pocket. This trick plays larger. This is the kind of trick you can do for a larger bunch of people in more of a stand-up setting, which is fun. It's got more of a process to it. I come over here and you can punch 2 holes, 3, 4, however many you want. Let's just say I punch 1 there, 1 there, and I'm going to go 1 down here and 1 down here. I'll do 4, okay, like this. They can see them. Now, it's nice if you're wearing a dark shirt because as my hands come up together, and I don't want to pause too long here, but I'm going to bring my hands together, and both hands are going to essentially go to this position. And at this, what I'm going to do is push, it automatically happens as I sort of bring sort of, what is it? I guess curl my fingers. This gets pushed over, and you have this really nice boom moment. And you bring it up, and just like that. And they can see right there, it looks exactly like the holes that were punched at that point in the card suddenly healed themselves. Boom, like this, okay? And you can show both sides. Beautiful moment of magic here. Now I tip this down, and under cover of my hand, what I want to do is squeeze. I squeeze like this to make sure that the card falls fully down. I don't want the card up in here for the tear. So I sort of, while doing this position to this, I just give it a quick squeeze, then I bring it over like this, and I tear off the very end, okay? Now what I love about this, and this is an old principle, this destroying the evidence on a slit, is that once you've torn this off now, the evidence is gone, the envelope can be closely examined, they can reach inside, they can take it out. You can leave this as an impossible souvenir for people, and they're just going to think, what is it with that magician and vegetable products?